to speak. The room holds still. She waits in calm. They break at will. Voices rise, then disappear. She stays quiet. They draw near. No need for fire. No need for fast. She waits in dark. She speaks last. She speaks last. The ground stays cold. She speaks last. Her words the whole. They turn their heads. They lose their claim. She speaks once. It seals the game. No other voice can override. She speaks last. The room complies. She speaks last. The ground stays cold. She speaks last. Her words the whole. No thunder breaks, no glass to shatter. Her voice alone is all that matters. She speaks loud. The crown stays cold. She speaks loud. Her words the whole. Silence waits until she speaks. Silence in the hole. The crown stays cold. I don't speak, they already know. Your words fall quiet before they start. You hold your breath, I hold their hearts. No need for warning, no need for a fight. The crown in silence still owns the night. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. No raised voice, just lowered eyes. They know the rules, I don't advise. The floor stays still, the air turns tight. The crown in silence still holds the light. Crown in silence, they hear my name. Crown in silence, they play my game. I don't demand, I don't plead, but every move is what I lead. Crown in silence, they hear my name. is quiet, I'll choose the air. Don't touch me gently, your feels cold. I'd rather your anger than a love control. Silence on my lips, but it bleeds inside. You thought it's calm, but I let it slide. Your words fade out, I keep them still. My quiet cuts, it bends your will. I never shout, I never plead, but silence stains where you can't see. Stay with silence, I wear it proud. Stay with silence, it's still too loud. You call it peace, I call it war. My silence spreads, you can't ignore. I keep my calm, you lose your ground. My quiet breaks without a sound. Stay with silence, I wear it proud. Stay with silence, it's still too loud. Your mercy fades, your hands grow weak. My silence cuts and still won't speak. Stay with silence, I wear it proud. Stay with silence, it's still too loud. My silence isn't yours. I thought it was heat, but it was burn. You call me close, but I walked in, mistook the smoke for oxygen. You said forever, I heard falling, and I did, again and again. My skin still holds the warmth you gave, but it wasn't love, just flame well played. This was the fire, not the light. It pulled me in and stole my sight. It looked like home but cracked like war. I kissed the blaze till I wasn't sure. We danced on coals, called it art. We screamed in bed, called it hard. I wrote poems about the pain. Now I write to clear my name. I blame myself for burning slow, but now I see you set the glow. This wasn't love, it was combustion. You fed on gas, I fed on function. I held the match, but you struck first. We called it magic, but it was thirst. This was the fire that lit my fear, that left me gray, then disappeared. I used to melt, now I observe. That wasn't love, just what I deserved. You never loved me, you just like the burn. I wear red lips, but I don't feel fire. You shimmer hair, backstrapes your sweeps, and men's are good, my dress says sin, but I go home with nothing in. I look like passion but feel like stone. They fall in love with skin, not bone. I'm cold in color, painted heat, but inside me, no repeat. I look alive, but I just pose. I match the frame, but no one knows. I smile smooth, but the taste is fake. I break hearts, but don't feel ache. They say you're deep, I say I'm shade. I've mastered silence in cascade. I show skin, but guard soul. You see red, I see control. I'm cold in color, painted heat, but inside me, no repeat. I look alive, but I just pose. I match the frame, but no one knows. I poured on the lipstick, but nothing lights. I learned the rhythm, but lost the nights. They call me goddess, I call it rule. I wear desire to stay in control. I'm cold in color, glowing still, but nothing under wants the thrill. I kiss like smoke, look like fire, but what you see is just a tire. I dress to feel, but it never works. You got amnesia, I got evidence. Cold out. You erase the text, I still see the dots. You left the bed, but I still feel the knots. You forget the dates, but I smell the rain. You walk on clean, I sleep in the stain. You don't flinch when my name plays, but I still freeze when I see your face. You got amnesia, but I got proof. You call it nothing, but I bled the truth. You don't remember, but I replay every I love you threw away. You kiss new mouths like you forgot mine, but my lips still taste the goodbye. You past like I'm not real, but my skin still peels. You feel I tried to blink, but it won't fade. I'm the crime you got away. I tattooed you in lyrics, you deleted me in thought. I still see the bedroom, you say what bedroom forgot. I burned my voice, you burned my name, but I kept the ashes, you dodged the flame. You got amnesia, I got proof. You got innocent, but I bled the truth. You don't remember, but I replay, reveal the way we threw away. You forgot, but I'm still bleeding it back. You call me crazy, but you stayed anyway. I said don't love me, you thought it was a dare. Now you're drowning in the heat you begged to wear. You kissed a warning and called it a thrill. Now you're learning I don't love still. You saw the edge and still leaned in. Now you're bleeding with a stupid grin. I'm the red flag wrapped in silk, sweet on the lips, but I cut like guilt. You thought I'd cry, you thought I'd beg, but I leave you cold and twist your You say you changed me, but I was like this before. I just hid the claws behind the door. You thought I was soft till I didn't chase. Now you're hooked on my empty space. You fed the fire, now take the ash. I warned you once that I don't crash. You loved the danger till it turned on you. You called me broken, but I broke you too. Don't call me toxic just 'cause I don't stay. You want it red, now rotting gray. I'm the red flag you wore like pride. Now you're shaking on the other side. You made me cruel, you fed the flame. Now lie in the bed you gave my name. Red flag, you saw it, you wanted it, you bled for it. I miss the way you hurt me, not better, just real. You kissed with teeth, bit without shame, and I came back every time same. I don't miss you, I miss the wreck, the shake, the sting, the twisted neck. I miss the way you said stay, but I read it in your smoke. Your hands never held, but they knew how to choke. You weren't kind, but you were clear. Pain was love when you were near. You broke me slowly, like a song ripped down repeat. And I loved each crack more than feeling complete. You were wrong and I was worse, but I still ache for that first curse. I miss the way of me, not the man, but the pain. I miss the spiral, another name. You weren't right, but you were real, and that's the only thing I still feel.